we need to talk about this. Sorry, I mean this. This is the Zoomphone Stream Dock / Stream Deck. Not really sure what it is, but I bought this because I wanted something that would be useful as an app launcher and also a way to use different shortcuts within software without having to spend a little bit more money on something from Elgato, for example. Now this thing is brilliant because it works with Windows and Mac. However, there are some quite serious drawbacks and it's so close to almost being perfect. So firstly, let me give you the scenario in which I need this for. So I do a lot of video editing, of course, for the channel. I also do a lot of editing for thumbnails, and of course, I do a lot of editing and graphic design for other channels. Now, shortcuts are something that are really important to me as a creator because I can use different shortcuts to get things done quicker in software. And the video editing software I use is Final Cut Pro, and some of the shortcuts in it are a little bit ridiculous. Please, Apple, sort it out. So having something like this that allows me to quickly access a shortcut in one click of a button is honestly so useful. But also as well, when I have 1,000 different tabs open and I just need to open up some software or do something, it's one click of a button rather than having to navigate through different file menus and stuff like that. Now of course these usually have streaming applications and a lot of people use this sort of stuff for streaming on different devices. For me personally, my streaming setup is relatively simple, so I don't need this for that. Maybe in the future I'll have more advanced streams where I do need something like this for that, but for the time being that's not what I use it for. Now one of the things that I love about this is the fact that it's extremely customizable. All the icons, all the shortcuts, and even getting some of the buttons to navigate through complex menus to do tasks for you is extremely easy to set up with the software that comes with this. And once again, this software works on both Windows and Mac. But now we need to get to some of the drawbacks, and there's quite a few. Firstly, a lot of the built-in apps seem to work okay, but to navigate to their app store, firstly we get to this page, which both of these two tabs here don't do anything. They just don't go anywhere. They just go to dead web pages. But going down, we have the option to look at their plugins. Now, I'm not sure if this is because I'm using a Mac, but most of these plugins don't appear to work for me. Stuff like system monitoring doesn't work, quite understandably so, but a lot of the other plugins are either in Chinese for the Chinese market or simply do not work with a Mac. Some of the ones that do work are quite simply fantastic and they're brilliant. For example, some of the shortcut stuff for Final Cut and Photoshop works excellently and works really responsively and fast as well, so it's really easy to use. But a lot of the YouTube social stuff and a lot of the things that are linked to social media counters and stuff like that just don't work at all. I followed all the correct setup procedure and it just hasn't appeared to work for me. Once again, this is primarily designed for Windows and a lot of the people that buy this will be using Windows. So I'm not expecting everything to work on Mac, but some things that should work on Mac regardless of your operating system just don't appear to work. Next we have the icons tab. Now this is really brilliant because it allows you to choose custom icons for every time you're in a piece of software. So you can create multiple different scenes, so when you open a piece of software like Photoshop, it will automatically switch to the switcher on the Stream Dock so you can actually see all the shortcuts for that particular piece of software. And these icons allow you to completely customize the style and the aesthetic of the whole Stream Dock, which is really important when it comes to making your setup look aesthetically pleasing. You can also set yourself screensavers. So for example, I've got the Cyberboy channel logo with the 6 in the middle as my screensaver for the Stream Dock. Now one of the next things that isn't really working for me, well it was working, is on the right hand side you can see that we've got this 3-panel screen. This allows you to have 3 different widgets that show you custom information. For example, my first one is supposed to show me time, my second one is supposed to show me British pound to US dollar conversion rates. Of course, in a lot of my videos I talk in pounds to dollars, and the final one's supposed to show me the weather. For the first 2 days of having this, it worked absolutely fine, but the other day, for some reason that I cannot explain, it just stopped working. I've tried re-downloading the software, unplugging it and plugging it back in. I just can't get it to work again. Once again, this could be a Mac thing. This could be that it needs a firmware update. I can't seem to find another firmware update, but it could need one. I can't really explain it properly, but yeah, it's not working. However, all of this being said, the core things that I bought this for is performing really well at. So I can't complain. And the reason I can't complain is because the next category, the price. So this is £89, which is about 99 US dollars, and at the moment they currently have a voucher that you can just apply a little discount by clicking the apply voucher button next to the listing. This makes it about £30 or around $35 to $40 cheaper than Elgato's equivalent, and of course this one has a screen whereas Elgato's one doesn't. Now I need to try this on a Windows computer to see if it's really worth that price difference. Obviously the issues I'm having with Mac could be just Mac specific, but of course when I do try that, I'll update you all with how I'm getting on with it. If you guys have any suggestions or stuff you'd like me to review, please let me know down below. And of course, should you wish to buy this, there is an Amazon link down below. I do get a commission from it. However, this video is not sponsored. Zoomfon is not paying me in any way at all to promote this product. I just bought it and thought, you know what, it's pretty cool, it will make a good video. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Of course, if you did enjoy, like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50k by the end of the year, so any support you can give me is massively appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Spin the cylinder, push it